there's one like really cool story that I'll tell you guys. So one of my friends, we call him Ken Black, because all right, he's a black guy, right? He made a replica Ken Block car, right? So it's a Fiesta, but a base model Fiesta. So he's handicapped, so he needs to have hand controls, so it needed to be automatic, right? He had a Golf GTI Mark IV, the supercharged VR6, really cool car before that. Just couldn't drive it, you know, with his condition. So one of my really close friends, I met him at this event because I saw the car in the parking lot. I was like, that thing's awesome. We set up a photo shoot. You know, I shot the car. He doesn't live too far from me in Queens, and he was another person that kind of like really like sold Fiestas for me. Because like seeing the car and like his like wasn't really like performance oriented. It was more just like the look to replicate the Gymkhana 3 car. You know, he had the right body kit on it. The only thing that was incorrect about it was a 4-door. You know, that's just what we have in America versus like the 2 doors.
So this is before you had this car?
Yeah, this is when I had the Taurus. Yeah. And it was definitely like completely sold me on the Fiesta, just because like it was a really fun car, and even like the base models, like the SEs, the non-turbo like automatic ones, still really fun cars. I mean, he you know would whip his car around even with hand controls, and it was a fun little, you know, little car, like, not gonna lie. And there was one night we got word that Ken Block was going to be at this art gallery signing in the city, in Manhattan, right? So once we found that out, you know, we were like watching his Instagram. He's in Manhattan. All right, we found out where he's going. We talked to his press guy, Brian Scotto, and we were like, all right, we have to make a trip to the city tonight. We have to go on a mission, right? So we end up getting there, right? I sneak my way into this art gallery opening. And it was they did this photo shoot of him in the desert with like he was like drifting one of his cars like on these dunes, like in the middle of like Arizona, I think, or something like that. Like Monument Valley almost. And there was like the art gallery opening of that photographer that you know did that photo shoot with him. And I remember going up to Ken Block and I was like, hey, you don't know me, but there's a car outside that you need to see, right? And he, I think, had a little bit to drink that night, like any, you know, wine, you know, and cheese art gallery opening. And so he was like, yeah, dude, let's do it. And he comes outside, he sees the car, he's like, wait, is this my car? He thought that, like, that was his car there in New York, just because it was such a good replica of the car.
That's so awesome.
And you know, we got him to sign the hood. He signed the interior of the car.
You guys are probably so hyped.
Dude, we were so stoked. It was like literally like meeting like your idol in person, not at like in a, you know, racing event or something like that. Because like with that, like, you know, they're gonna be there, you know, they're driving, like, but they're there to drive.
Yeah.
Right. This was like we were just hanging out with him. Like, it was just so weird. We kind of felt like stalkerish almost, but like, you know, it's
it was worth it.
Yeah, we were stalker fans, you know, it's all right. But like, even he was like very like cool and accepting, and like, I remember, you know, going back up to him at when we went out to Austin to see him racing in the Track of America, I think it's called, in Austin. Very interesting racetrack. It's a Formula One track that they ended up making into a rally course almost, and it was one of those things where like all the FIA guys, like the guys from Europe that we knew, were coming there, and it was a literally once in a lifetime event. They have not done it again. And meeting him there again after that, he remembered us from that, and it was just like, he's such a chill person. And we were like hanging out with him in the tent and everything like that. It was wild. Yeah, he's such a cool guy.